Welcome to part 16 of Grand Theft Auto 5. We were about to prepare the robbery, but then Amanda had to go get herself caught shoplifting. By the way, in case people are wondering, she was shoplifting long before she got caught. I do believe several parts ago, she was seen with some handbags from a clothing store. And then she nervously said, "I paid for these with my own money," meaning she stole them. See what I mean by the fact that she's a hypocrite? God, she is such an unpleasant woman to be around. And now we're going to have to save her from being hauled off from stealing, only for us to prepare to do some robbing ourselves. I mean, yeah, it's hypocritical of Michael to do this. But you see, there's one thing people keep forgetting. Who was it that slept with the tennis coach? And while you can make the argument that Michael slept with a stripper behind her back, there is one argument that she cannot make. The fact that she's actually on a prostitute site long before Michael started cheating on her. But whatever the case, folks, let's just take this car because I'm sure the police don't need this anymore. And here's the thing about that.
It's under control.
The police officers sometimes will try to take a shot at you, sorry. And when they do, they may inadvertently hit Amanda. And sometimes Amanda may die in the backseat of the car because the cops are shooting at their own car. But thankfully, that did not happen. What we're going to try to do is outrun the law, and it may take us a little while because of the fact that the law is much more persistent due to the fact that it's... How the fuck... Oh, right, I forgot. Helicopter. I forgot. It's a 3-star trying to rescue this dumb bitch. And this is actually somewhat of a callback to Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories and also Grand Theft Auto 3 when you're saving Maria, Salvatore Leone's wife, from being captured by the cops after she do a bit of shoplifting. Seriously. I do not like this. I did not like that mission then, and I do not like the throwback to this mission here.
I know what I'm doing.
I hope we could... Ah, there we go. I was hoping we could have lost the cops easier, but hey, at least we did. So all we need to do is just take dumbass home, who's still in the backseat of the car with the cuffs.
You remember those, don't you? From the old days when you used
sort of a detour. I mean, you can take her... I mean, you can let her get taken to jail, but here's the problem. She has no money, and it's going to come out of your pocket.
Oh, my lips are sealed.
And it's $50,000.
I'll say the same to you.
I'm not saying anything.
Kinda had no choice.
Keep us out of jail.
I mean,
anyway,
to judge me.
Let's just drive back home to Rockford Hills.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Where that fool will end up regretting stealing from a clothing shop. Seriously. Who do you think put me in the situation of having to rob a jewelry store, let alone go back into... After all, we still need money to pay off that Mexican crime lord, and we're gonna get that money today. But for now, at least my wife is safe and somehow miraculously out of the cuffs.
Thank you.
And with that, folks, that takes care of that mission. Yeah, it was a rather annoying one. And this is one of, I do believe, 3 missions where your family members, like, rescue you. No, you can have to rescue your family members, but at the same time, this is one of 3 missions where you have to, if I'm not mistaken, have a choice of either saving them or not. I'm pretty sure there's 2 others, and both of which involve Tracy. But nonetheless, folks, Michael went to sleep to save, and now we're going to... Oh, wait, hold on. There's somebody that's in trouble. Well, might as well save this guy.
That's right, Bob.
Now,
One more day and I'm a retired
this random
man.
mission,
Corn and potato chips.
some poor
Corn
sap
and night.
ends up being caught in a truck that's about to explode with pipes surrounding him and keeping him from escaping.
I'm trapped. I can smell gas. Get me out of here.
All right,
Hurry, please.
let's just use this bulldozer over here and push these pipes out the way. You only have a limited amount of time before the truck itself explodes.
Get back. He's gonna go.
Now then, back away and make sure that the bulldozer doesn't get caught. And there you go. Now, you don't get any monetary compensation from this. It's just something for a random save point.
So much. I thought I was.
That's my good deed for the day because I'm about to break the law in a few minutes. Yeah, you just relax there, sir. Everything will be A-okay. Now then, it's time for us to start getting ourselves ready for this robbery. Last thing we need to do is head straight to this bug company and steal a bug van. And that's all we need. Now, there's two ways to get that van. One, the silent approach. Two, the loud approach. Never take the loud approach. What you're going to need to do is utilize that silent takedown that you were taught at the beginning of the game. So that's all you practically need to do. Now let's just calmly drive near the van, and we could just waltz in and take it. But first, we need to be quiet. Very, very quiet. Because if that guy alerts his comrades that I'm taking the van, well, I was going to shoot him in the head, but that's going to alert him. I don't have any silencers. So I'm going to punch him in the head.
Roaches, silver.
And boop. There we go. And no one will know that I was here. Oops! Sorry about that. Yeah, you won't be needing this van anymore. It's going to be put to a better use. Procuring money so that I will be able to pay off Madrazo and get him out of my hair once and for all. Or so we think. Yeah, I'll probably explain more on that a little bit later. But right now, we have to take this back to the linen shop so we can prepare for the robbery. At least the door finally closed this time around. Normally, some car would randomly sideswipe the door and it'll be damaged. So, what I did, that silent takedown, was the 100% goal. And all you need to do is make sure that you don't do any damage to the van. If the van takes too much damage, you're going to fail the mission. You're going to have to steal the damn thing again. So, with that said, just drive carefully and don't get into any auto accidents, because it will also raise suspicion by the police. Now, the loud way would have had you to stole the van, and it would have been a 3-star, and you'd have to lure the police away. It's best to do the quiet way sometimes, because the less enemies you deal with, the better. Well, it looks like we're almost there. Oh, damn, that van almost got sideswiped. But here's the thing. Even though this is part of a mission, we're not going to get a reward for this mission. Whatever you do first, you'll get a reward for, or 100% for. It's the other mission that will lead into, automatically, the robbery. So, I'm just letting you guys know that in case you're expecting a mission... Oh god, I almost wrecked that car there. In case you're expecting a mission passed when you dropped off the van. Now that we've got the ingredients for the robbery, let's make this robbery happen. And show Amanda how it's done. Oh yes,
Lester,
my favorite part.
Yeah, then we have everything we need.
And
Come
you
to
know
the
what?
warehouse, and we'll get this thing in motion.
I do believe the missions are a lot better than 3-Leaf Clover, but still, the robbery missions are really, really fun in this game.
Now we all know why we're here. We've got a store to take. The plan is simple, elegant. Listen to Lester, pay attention to the information he gives you, and we'll all make a buck. If things go bad, you know the drill. This wasn't organized, we don't know each other. We got caught up in a robbery and acted in self-defense. But it's not gonna be an issue, because everything's gonna go just fine.
The alarm system is easy. Now, if I didn't need to be running things, I could have it offline myself. No problem, but you should be able to get us a pretty decent window. How decent depends on the job you do. Now, once it's down, you signal Michael. He makes the call.
Things look good. We should be able to drop a present right through the air vent on the roof. Everybody goes to sleep. No problem. We take our time. If we run into trouble, we move quickly and with force. Any questions? No?
Alright, it goes without saying, but anybody in the team dies, that's a mission failure. Just thought I'd
Frank,
point
you're
that
with me.
out.
Ricky,
Also,
I hope you can manage the truck with the
remember,
pipes.
whoever
Joe,
you recruit
McCreary,
for
take the
this
van.
robbery, it'll either go well or it'll go terribly, depending on who you recruit. I mean, you gotta balance between how much money
See
you're
you
gonna
on
pay
Little
out
Portola,
and
people.
how much money you're gonna
Initials only
get
from
paid
here on
out. So, if you have an unskilled crew with you, this is gonna go
Waiting on you,
completely
kid.
foobar. God forbid, if there's anything you want to avoid, is having a terrible driver. Having a terrible getaway driver is hazardous to your health, though you'll eventually find said getaway
All right,
driver,
you
the
got it
best
down?
one in the game,
I
mind
got
you,
it.
later
Because you
on
use
in the
too much
game.
gas on these guys, you'll kill them.
But for now,
these canisters is mixed.
Just
we've
be
got
careful.
things to do,
Yeah,
as
okay.
in getting prepared
I
to
stuck my neck out for you here.
Man, you don't need to tell me
knock
that
out a
shit
couple
again.
of people
I got faith
in
in
the
ya,
jewelry
but
store.
you're
Sorry I had a
Unproven.
brain fart
For
there,
real.
but
So I
that's
done proved
alright.
myself when I jumped off the back of
No,
that yacht
what's
on the
not
highway.
alright is
But
the
these
cars
guys don't know
randomly
you. They see
stopping
some
me from
gangbanger
taking a
with
right
happy trigger
turn.
finger. They got money and their freedom on them.
Yeah, things
I
like
ain't gonna
that will
fuck this
happen.
up, man.
Good.
But you want to know what
I got
else?
enough shit to worry about.
All Franklin has to do
Crew? Man, they look
is
like serious people.
throw
They are, for
the
the most part.
Most part.
bug
I made a
canisters
savings on
into
the
the
hat.
air conditioner vents
That
to
shouldn't
knock
matter if I do my
everybody
job
out.
on the shop floor.
That's
But the
all
rest of them
you
are serious,
have
right?
to do.
The gunman and the driver.
Yeah, they're
The
serious.
thing
They're taking a
about
serious
that,
cut. They better be fucking worth it.
this mission can be finicky as far as that is concerned. You'll see, and I'm warning you, I'm not trying to make this look bad or try to play as bad as humanly possible. You've seen thus far that this game has screwed me over at every single turn. May I remind you about the race with How and how I actually won and the game all of a sudden crashed and caused me to crash into a goddamn tree. Yeah. This game, I mean, there are glitches in this game. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of
this is it
glitches
up
in this
there.
game, and you will see them as this game go out. Yes, there may be
Way
some
through the
terrible
site, up to the
playthrough
roof.
Man,
in
we
my
went over this.
perspective,
I'm
but
cool.
there's times when I'm actually on a roll, and the game all of a sudden decides to screw me over at the last minute. You're about to witness one of
All right,
those
when the gas is
times.
in the ventilation system, give us the word.
So,
For sure,
let's
man.
go up to the
got
vents with Franklin. And once we do, then we can go to part 2 of this robbery. And we can actually start breaking in and taking as much diamonds as humanly possible.
That suits us. Come on.
Because guess what? Diamonds equals money. And unlike Grand Theft Auto 4, at least we know where these diamonds are gonna go. Yeah, that's still a stupid plot point, by the way. And the weakest one by far. Well, almost as weak as the whole trying to take over the triad thing, but hey, that's just me. And in case you're wondering where that's from, that was Chinatown Wars. Anyway, let's just go up to the vent, and all I need is just one perfect throw to throw into that vent and put everybody to sleep. What could possibly go wrong? Let's just climb up. Hey, climb up, Franklin. Franklin! Okay, that was me. That was me screwing up there, and I missed where I was supposed to go. But let's just climb up and Franklin not dawdle around.
I got an angle.
Okay, now then. This takes perfect aim. And all we need is just one of these canisters to go straight into the hole. It doesn't take too much. Just throw it, and I have my cursor right over the hole. And it missed!
Shit, not quite.
Or at least it claimed it missed. Look! It went straight in!
Hey,
Look! Okay, I lower my trajectory. It went straight. It's supposed to go. Okay, it's supposed to activate. It's supposed to activate at this point. Hold on. I'm moving the cursor to make sure that I'm throwing this in. It went in.
Shit, too far.
You're seeing this, right? It is literally going in, and all the gas bombs are gone. You saw that. This is exactly what I was talking about. Yeah. This is exactly the whole entire ordeal that what I was talking about. Now let's try this again. Watch I get it the second time. And on the first try, no less. Hold on.
Hey man, 2 seconds.
See? Now it's landing closer to it. And I think I got it in that time. Wait, no, it didn't go in?
Get in there.
Okay. I got it in that time. How about now?
They going out.
Oh, it didn't go in? Seriously?
I love her a lot. I wasn't thinking it was...
Sorry, I was about to rage for a second there. But, yeah, it went in this time.
Goddamn AC.
And now, everyone's falling directly to sleep the way it's intended. So let's go in and take everything. Make sure you smash all the glass. Get everything that's there and just keep on going. You only got a limited amount of time. Oh, why did I do that? Smash everything. What your allies won't take, you take. Just keep on smashing. Oh, and by the way, you know Mikey, that guy that I went there and hired? This is one of the reasons why you don't hire him. You would have more time to work with as opposed to the time limit you have right now because of the fact that he doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
We're almost out of here.
So, yeah, you pretty much just screwed yourself. So, as it stands, we got everything. We have no choice but to leave because Mikey done fucked up.
So for the last time, move it. Man, get the fuck out my face. Oh.
You forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them. I'll see you at the river. Go.
And now it's time to make our escape with the diamonds. Drive as fast as you can, because this is a 4-star, folks. You've got armored cars after you this time around, and FBI vehicles. Well, actually, you just got more cops than what you normally would have, as you can see. But yes, there are FBI vehicles, and yes, they're gonna shoot at you. This may be the point where you would end up failing the mission because Franklin gets shot at a lot. So make sure before you come here to buy him at least a minuscule body armor, if not some sort of body armor to protect Franklin from the gunshots, because he can't fire back. Now, keep up with the crew. If you lose the crew, you fail. So, just keep up with them, and all you need to do is just make it out the end of the tunnel. And from there, Michael can take over. And then you'll be home free. But whatever the case, folks, this is the actual fun part, getting away from the cops. I mean, I know the cops are supposedly vicious and ruthless in this game, but goddamn, this is actually easier than just trying to naturally get away from the cops from something you didn't really do. Because at least it's scripted for you to make a getaway in these robberies. In the actual missions where the cops are involved, they can be a pain in the ass. So, sorry if my volume's a little bit too loud there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll try to make sure I balance it out. But at the end of the day, all we need to do is just get to the light of the tunnel and at the end of the rainbow. And then we'll just make off with all this gold. As a matter of fact, we're coming at that point right now. And the best part is, we didn't have to actually steal police motorcycles. Oh, that would have been a pain in the behind. If we would have took the loud way. Yeah, we would actually have a lot more problems to deal with than stealing police vehicles.
I got you.
Alright, so now we're going to be using Michael to take out the police cars with the truck. And all you need to do is just ram the police cars one good time and they will be destroyed. Be careful though, if you get too deep in the water with this truck, the mission will fail and your friends will be busted. So all you have to do is just follow your friends, and when you see cops, you ram them bastards. In fact, one of them ended up crashing into the side of a riverbed. I have no clue. I have nothing to say on that except we are about to escape, and there's not a damn thing the cops can do to stop us. So we literally just got away with almost $31 million worth of diamonds. That is fantastic. We would have gotten more had I gotten a more skilled hacker. So that's basically what's the gist is about all of this. So yeah, we did it.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat for a second there. But all we gotta do now is just load everybody into the truck. And don't arouse suspicion. That's the worst part. When you're arousing suspicion by accidentally wrecking into stuff. Because a lot of people tend to do that when they're accidentally hit by a car that pop up when you get onto the main highway. And they do pop up. Trust me, they do. The later GTA games are notorious for pop-up. So with that said, just drive all the way to the hideout, and we will literally get away with a lot of money and diamonds. And we will make Martin Madrazo happy, and that's one less thing we have to worry about. Aside from the bitch wife and the bitch kids.
One step closer to retirement.
We did it!
All right, people. We need to split up. They're gonna be looking for a crew.
I'll wire your cuts when the rocks have been sold.
That shit was crazy, dog. So what now?
We get out of here. Keep our heads down.
Hey, you did good, kid. What'd I tell you, Lester, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, look, everybody take off. Hey, Franklin. Listen, Lester and I got some things we gotta clean up. I want you to stop by the house a little later on. We'll celebrate, all right?
All right.
Okay. Huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. We're back in action.
Although that did end it badly thanks to Franklin and the whole tear gas thing, and that's actually the fault on the game, because all of my tear gas bombs are disappearing, at least the heist is passed. And that basically is the end of Chapter 1 of the game. We're about to get into Chapter 2. And although I made a silver, that's okay. I mean, it could have been a lot better. But first, we might as well celebrate our victory.
I don't care if you got money now. Don't you get it? That ain't what I was looking for. Not then, not now, not ever.
I know it ain't important. Just let me take you somewhere nice, all right?
Where are you? Are you in a strip club? Grow up. Stop looking for the easy way.
Tanisha, I gotta go, all right? I'ma change. I promise. You won't even recognize me.
Yeah, of course Tynesha wants a man that'll do something and not take the easy way out. That is hypocritical, to say the least. But with that said, folks, we might as well stick around here for a little while. Although we can't really do much with the strippers here, we might as well just take our time here. Because the next episode, we're going to be going into the next chapter, which will involve Trevor. This is RV Man 985. Yeah, I mean, 16 parts and we're already about to be introduced to Trevor. Again, this time for real. See you guys next time.